everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our chapter Clause Test. This is part 2. In part 1, we have already discussed concepts and some clause tests. In this session, we are again going to continue with some passages of clause test. So let's begin the session. So here we'll begin with the passage number 4. Daydreaming is often overlooked as a proper dream. Now, with the passage, when we start reading, we can see that the passage is about daydreaming. Is often overlooked as a proper dream and dash instead as wandering thoughts. So let us see the options for first blank, composed, determined, thought and regarded. So according to these options, the correct answer will be regarded because they were regarded. Daydreaming is often overlooked as a proper dream and regarded instead as wandering thoughts. So here the word should come, that is regarded. However, the meanings to your nightly dream symbols are also dashed to your daydreams. Now let us see the options for second blank, duplicated, present, established and applicable. According to the options, last word, that is applicable, is suitable. So our answer will be D, because the meaning is applicable to the night dreams as well as daydreams. It means both type of dreams depict the same meanings. So applicable is suitable word over here. Now let us see the third blank. The content in your daydreams are helpful in understanding your true feelings and will help you in dash your goal. So obviously, with goal we use the word thinking, holding, achieving, capturing. Obviously, we achieve goal. So C is absolutely correct answer over here. So our answer will be C. That is achieving. Help you in achieving goals. Daydreaming is the spontaneous imagining or recalling of various images or experiences in the past or the future. When you daydream, you are accessing your right brain, which is the creative and feminine side of your personality. Worrying about something creates visual images in your brain of the worst outcome that you are imagining and is a form of daydreaming. It means here the daydreaming is defined in detail. By repeating these negative images in your mind, you are more likely to make them happen. So the next time you start worrying, try to think of a positive outcome. Positive daydreaming is very healthy and acts as a temporary dash from the demands of reality. So solitude, healing, gateway and escape. These are the options. Solitude refers when someone wants to be alone. Healing means to get recovered. Gateway is the pathway. So escape, it helps us to escape from the demands of reality. So our answer will be D, according to the sense of the sentence. Now let us see the fifth option or the fifth blank. It is also a good way to dash built up frustrations without physically acting them out. Now what do we want to do with our frustrations? Obviously, we want to release them. We don't want to adjust, confirm or capture them. In fact, we want to release them. So our answer will be D, that is to release. Way to release. Now let us read the entire sentence again. Daydreaming is often overlooked as a proper dream and regarded instead as wandering thoughts. However, the meanings to your nightly dream symbols are also applicable to your daydreams. The content in your daydreams are helpful in understanding your true feelings and will help you in achieving your goal. Daydreaming is the spontaneous imagining or recalling of various images or experiences in the past or the future. When you daydream, you are accessing your right brain, which is the creative and feminine side of your personality. Worrying about something creates visual images in your brain of the worst outcome that you are imagining and is a form of daydreaming. By repeating these negative images in your mind, you are more likely to make them happen. So the next time you start worrying, try to think positive outcome. Positive daydreaming is very healthy and acts as a temporary escape from the demands of reality. It is also a good way to release built up frustrations without physically acting them out. So, this was passage number 4. Now, let us move to the next passage. That is passage number 5. The dash of lectures could be enhanced by introducing the lecture with a brief review of the work. Now, this is somewhere about lectures. Now, let us read the options for the first blank. The first blank is the dash of lectures could be enhanced. So, we are going to enhance something about lectures, or we want to enhance something about lectures. So, what type of thing do we want to enhance about lectures? Condition of lectures, effectiveness of lectures, efficiency of lectures, or interest of lectures? Well, efficiency and interest is enhanced in terms of work. Interest is of a person. Efficiency is of a skills of a person. So here the effectiveness of lectures should be enhanced. So our answer will be B. For the first option, the answer will be B. That means the effectiveness of lectures could be enhanced by introducing the lecture with a brief review. Now, review, we do something which we have done. We review it. Of the work dash. So, ascending, preceding, reciting, succeeding. Succeeding is something which is afterward. Reciting is used for speaking out of a poem. Ascending is used to increase something. And preceding is something which has been done. So obviously, if we have to review for the work preceding. So here the answer will be B. Our answer is B. Because we review the thing which we have already done. So the work preceding. Here the word should be preceding. It should also be indicated how the day's lecture dash into the course pattern. Now the day's lecture adds, fits, gets, lets. So the day's lecture lets into the course pattern. No, it is not suitable. Gets into is not a suitable phrasal verb. Fits or adds. Adds is followed by a preposition to, not into. So the word which is suitable over here is fits. So fits into. So our answer will be B. B is the suitable option over here. That is fits into. Now the fourth blank, a lecture should dash be presented in one unbroken discourse. Now, here a word is written that is unbroken. It means which is not broken, which is in continuous form. So a lecture should dash be in one continuous line. So what word is suitable over here? Which word is suitable over here? Continuously, in an unbroken line, often in an unbroken line, randomly, or seldom. Seldom means not at all, or never, or rarely. Here the answer should be seldom, because if we read the sentence again, a lecture should seldom be presented in one continuous sequence, because here the meaning of unbroken matters a lot. If a lecture is continuous for a long time, if a lecture is very long, it might be not interesting. It might not be interesting. It might be boring. Or it might be not understandable. So, a lecture should be in formats or should be in parts. It should not be too long. So, a lecture seldom is suitable over here. So, the word seldom is suitable. Here, the word effectiveness is suitable. Here, the word preceding is suitable. And here the word fits is suitable. Now let us move to the fifth blank. Unless exceptionally interesting, a long lecture strains the dash of a concentrated listening. Now you can see the outcome of long lecture over here. A long lecture strains the dash of a concentrated listening. So what does it do? So let us see the options of the fifth blank: authority, capacity, comfortability, or reasonability. So capacity of a concentrated listening. So here the B option is correct. So our answer will be B. A long lecture strains the capacity of a concentrated listening. It means it disturbs the capacity of a concentrated listening, causing intermittent wandering of attention and loss of continuity in thought. So this is the passage number 5. Now let us move to the next passage, that is passage number 6. So in passage number 6, job performance is dashed by a number of factors. Now in the very first line, we can see that the passage is somewhere about job performance. Job performance is dashed by a number of factors. So here we can analyze the answer of this particular blank. The job performance is affected by a number of factors. Now let us see the options. Affected, effected, influenced, or measured. Now in the given options, the word which we have thought in our mind is there in the options itself, that is affected. Affected is not a word. Affected, basically effect is a noun, whereas affect is a verb. So the verb is made in past participle form, not the noun. So this is not a type of word. So affected is the correct answer. So our answer is A for the first blank. So in the first option, we can see first blank, affected. By a number of factors, motivation alone does not lead to increased performance. Ability in technology moderates the relationship between motivation and performance. The higher the levels of ability and motivation, the dash the level of performance will be. Now, if we get motivated and we are high in ability, so obviously our performance will be good. So our performance will be higher. So our answer is A. So this is a type of clause test in which we are getting answers in our mind before we see the options. The higher the level of performance will be. However, increasing motivation beyond an dash level tends to. Now in this case, we can see before the blank we have an article N. And N is always used before the words which begins with a vowel or vowel sound. Now let us see the options. Maybe this will give us a clue. Certain, desired, increased, optimal. Now here we have two options beginning with the vowel sound. These two cannot be the answer. So we have two options now, increased and optimal. So what we require? Level. So it is not increased level. In fact, it is an optimal level. It means the maximum reach point. So D will be the correct answer. So very easily with this hint, we concluded the answer. So our answer is D. That is optimal. So here we'll find the word optimal as our answer. Optimal level tends to dash a dysfunctional result because it is. Now again, after to, we need only verb first form. So it is tends to deduce, introduce, produce, or reduce. So now let us read the sentence again. To dash a dysfunctional result. Now it is giving us some result. So it is not deducing the result. It is to produce the result. So our answer will be C. The result cannot be reduced or deduced or introduced. It can be produced. So our answer will be C. Because it is dashed by an increasing level of anxiety. Because it is abundant, accompanied, affiliated, or amalgamated. Now, amalgamated means to merge, abundant means to give up, accompanied means to be with something, affiliated means to attach with something. So it is by an increasing level of anxiety, it means accompanied by, because it is accompanied by. So here the correct answer will be accompanied. This is suitable option according to the sense of the sentence. So our answer will be D. So this is passage number 6. Now let us read the passage again. Job performance is affected by a number of factors. Motivation alone does not lead to increased performance. Ability in technology moderates the relationship between motivation and performance. The higher the levels of ability and motivation, the higher the level of performance will be. However, increasing motivation beyond an optimal level tends to produce a dysfunctional result because it is accompanied by an increasing level of anxiety. So this is the passage number 6. Now let us move to the next passage. That is passage number 7. The passage is very small. Let us read. The scenario dashed dramatically today. So let us see the options for the first blank. Change, had changed, has changed, changing. Now in this, we can see all the words are same. It means some rules of grammar are required to fill this blank. Now change. Here the subject is scenario, which is a singular subject. If a subject is singular, we need singular form of verb if the sentence is in present tense. Now change refers to the present tense, and if it had been changes, it would have been in the blank. But here it is change, which cannot followed by the word scenario, just because the scenario is singular subject and this is plural verb. So according to grammar, this word is incorrect. Now had changed dramatically today. Now we are talking about today. It means the thing has been done, but it has been done today only. So this past perfect tense cannot take place. So has changed is suitable over here. So our answer will be C. So present perfect is required in this sentence. Also, we cannot use changing word because changing is ing form of a verb, which is always preceded by a form of be, which is not given to us in the sentence. Therefore, has changed is suitable option over here, according to the meaning of the sentence and the options given to us. The scenario has changed dramatically today. We have the dash of powerful internet monopolies. Now we have the dash of emerging of, emergence of, emerge of, or emergency of. So obviously we have emergence of, not emergency. Emergency is a condition of when something is required as soon as possible. Emerge, to get, when something is increasing. Emerging is continuous form. So here we need requirement of, we need a noun. Therefore answer is C. Our answer will be C. That is, we have the emergence of powerful internet monopolies that are much bigger dash the telcos. Now bigger is a comparative degree which is always followed by then, THAN, then. It is used in comparison. Now this then used to show something after, and this then is used in comparison. So after bigger, we use then. The telcos. Not surprisingly, these companies now see the dash of monopoly. Virtues, respectability, trust, or innocence. So obviously, this is virtues. A is absolutely correct answer over here according to the meaning of the passage. So our answer will be A. Now innocence cannot come because innocence refers to a person. The companies now see and obviously there is monopoly, there is no question of innocence over there. So virtues of monopoly. They would like to combine with telcos to create monopolies for their platforms, ensuring that they control the future of the internet and freeze their competition of about in or out. So according to the fifth sentence, what do they want to do with their competition? Obviously, they want to break this competition as they are going to create the monopolies. So obviously, competition out. So our answer will be D. That is to make out the competition, to exit the competition. Therefore, our answer will be D. Now we have another passage, the last passage, that is passage number 8, that we are going to discuss in this session. Communication plays a dash role in overall development of man. So let us see the options for the first blank, that is better, total, vital, or lifeless. Obviously, it will be a vital, that is important. Plays a vital role. That means important role. So our answer will be C. It can be learnt by our dash efforts. So if we want to learn communication, our efforts should be unclear, conscious, contradictory, or important. So it can be learnt by our conscious efforts, obviously. Because if we see unclear, if our efforts are unclear, we are not able to learn anything. Contradictory, it means opposite efforts. So obviously we are not going to learn anything. Important, it should be conscious, that with concentrated mind. So our answer will be B. Now let us move to the third blank. Today's success in our professional life depends on our dash to read, write, and speak. So it should be variety, agility, facility, or ability. Obviously, our ability. It depends on our ability. So our answer will be D. This is very easy paragraph in which we can see the answer as it is. Ability to read, write, and speak well, which results in effective communication. Barriers dash communication, hinder the communication process. So barrier against, barrier by, barrier to, barrier from. Obviously, barrier is followed by a preposition to. So barrier to is the correct answer. So our answer will be C. Now let us move to the last blank. It is very important to. To is always followed by first form of verb. These barriers, so that the transmission of the message can be smooth. So to strengthen, to overcome, to create, or to succeed. If we create the barrier, we are not able to communicate. If we strengthen the barrier, again, we are not going to communicate. In fact, we need to overcome the barriers. So our answer will be B. Barrier is a negative word. It means the bars, the stoppage, the blockage. So our answer will be B. So B will be the correct answer. Now let us read the passage again. Communication plays a vital role in the overall development of men. It can be learnt by our conscious efforts. Today's success in our professional life depends on our ability to read, write, and speak well, which results in effective communication. Barriers to communication hinder the communication process. It is very important to overcome these barriers so that the transmission of the message can be smooth. So these were some passages that we have learnt in part 2. I hope you understand all these things. Thank you very much.